All right, y'all. Welcome. Amp Capo here at Black Adonis Games. Working on a lesser god. Right now, I'm working in Metahumans, and I wanted to just show you guys this that I've been working on. What it is I've been working on randomizing metahuman characters. This is hairstyles, changing the actual heads and faces of the characters. I still have a lot of work to do. I have work to do on the I'm all up in that boy brain. I have work to do on the some of the LODs and things like that, but overall everything looks pretty good. Just some minor adjustments, like I said, that I still have to make, but let me show y'all this from another angle. But what I did is just make a blueprint randomizing the characters features. I would say the main thing that I run into so far would be that you want to make sure that your characters, you're using the same height of character, because otherwise the hair is targeted to a taller character. It's not going to be in the same position on the character. And I've also noticed that any hairstyle that is of the Afrocentric setup is definitely in a different location than the rest of the hairstyles. Like this hairstyle here, I had to make an adjustment so that it would be in the right place using a variable. So I'll show all that. The blueprint's not that difficult to do. It's just done in a construction script. I'll go over it more. I'm sure you could freeze frame, blow this up, whatever you want to do if you just want to be messing with it. But I'm gonna go over it and actually explain. And I still have a lot more additions to do, but I'm trying to refine it because things like this in the construction script can be costly. So, I'm gonna try to, and this is only happening when the character is spawned. So, but I'm gonna try to work on it and get it to be as efficient as possible. But there you go. You can see there's just a bunch of random, like the hairstyles, the eyebrows, everything is kind of randomized, and I really like it. The characters look good. In game as well, they look pretty good. Go out here and see if I can go over where the characters are located. There's some over here. Yeah, there's some characters back here. Now in this light, I have noticed that especially the bald guys, they be getting this fuzzy stuff on their face, and you can see there's the LODs, and see how they snap in, and the colors are different in the LOD as well. So that's something I have to work on, and like I said, that's stuff that's not that serious. Check this, but there you go. So you can see like right there in game. Hold on. Here's another guy over here. Now watch, his mustache is gonna pop different when we get in close. Oh no, his is, yeah, there it goes. See? So that's what I'm talking about, is that we're gonna definitely, I'm gonna have to work on the LODs and making sure that the color remains the same in the LOD as well as, because what's happening is it's updating as you're moving up closer to the character, and the LODs just happen to only be catching these lighter colors for some reason. So we'll figure it out. That's the least of my concerns. In gameplay, you really don't notice it very much because you have to be really close for the snaps to happen, and you're shooting at these guys. So unless you're going to speak to them, that's when I'm gonna have to start working on it, is when you have missions and you have to go speak to these guys. I don't want the LODs, their hair colors popping and changing and stuff like that. So I just gotta change the distances and things like that, and decide which LODs I'm gonna actually go with. I do definitely have adjustments to make. I have some mesh work to do and things like that to fill the gaps and voids and stuff like down here. I'm literally just gonna have a shirt, some shirt material there that'll, patch that all up, and just, like I said, in gameplay, you're not really gonna notice all the finest details like that, but I know they're there, so they're gonna bother me. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show y'all. That I've been, working with the metahumans. I do have some other complexions. As you can see, these are all, I kept these are the browner, all the brown tones. and then I'm gonna have the lighter tones, and I gotta put in a variable in place, and then I'll be able to do that. I already have the skins and all that stuff for the lighter complexions. I just as far as the arms go, because the arms are the only thing that I really change once, if the character, you know, depending on what the character's makeup is, if he's lighter or darker. So the arms don't go through many changes. It's the faces, and they just kind of match up. Like I said, there's a lot of adjustment work, and I'll explain like how I have all of the components attached and why and things like that as well. You have to make a little bit of changes from what you see in the actual MetaHuman to have it working here. I'm gonna also be working on setting up the characters to actually blink, and you know, all that. That's actually relatively simple, way simpler than I thought it was. So I'll be having that in place so that when they're idling, they actually blink, and you know, all that stuff too. I still haven't done a lot of work with the eyelashes and stuff like that either, and then I have to do female characters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have a generator that randomly generates my enemy characters, and then for in game, obviously I will just assign, you know, characters. So, and I can do that using integers and assigning materials a integer number, and you know, gaining access to them through an array. So we'll figure it out, man. I'm just learning this as I'm going along, y'all. I'm just spitting it out as I'm going along too. So I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Amp Capo, Black Adonis Games. If you got any questions, man, I'll try to definitely tune you in on it. I'm trying to get this. This is actually looking really good, man. The bald guys, though, man, they catching it with the fuzz on their head. So I have a feeling that's just a little setting I'm gonna have to do. And like I said, in game, when you play and you don't even see it, it's just for some reason when it's frozen in frame, you see it really, really well. And I think it has to do with the volumetric lighting and things like that, picking it up really well too. So we'll figure it all out, man. But for the most part, man, everything's looking beautiful, man. I'm loving this Metahumans. I just had to learn, like I said, to optimize the characters. They definitely are made for all levels of production, not just games. So for games, I recommend around 2K. I wouldn't go much lower than 2K. It does, to me, affect the look of the character as far as it looking good. Like these characters are all 2K and they still look decent. You know, this looks good for gameplay. 8K just be ridiculous to try to use in a game. I guarantee you're not gonna get very many characters on the screen in 8K unless you got a real monster machine. So 2K is, like I said, what I recommend. All this is in 2K and this looks pretty good. So y'all just keep up with me, man. I'm gonna keep putting the work out. Amp Capo, Black Adonis Games.